Hi, my name is David Nicholson. I am the president, owner, and instructor at Credit Training, Inc. I have been in the commercial banking world assessing risk for over 20 years. There's quite a few challenges that credit underwriters take on, and always have been, but even more in the current environment. It's a challenging career because there's so much information that you need to understand and sift through, because at any given time they could be looking at a boat manufacturing company. They could be looking at a CPA firm to lend a line of credit to for distribution purposes. They could be looking at a mattress manufacturing company. They could be looking at a beer, liquor, and wine store. Each of those companies have different specific industry risks. So to understand the overall risk is really important. You could spend way too much talking about insignificant things when you really got to be talking about the main drivers, and at least understanding the main drivers, because it usually comes down to 2, 3, maybe 4 primary reasons why you're going to do a deal. But it takes years to understand and figure out what those drivers are and be able to feel comfortable getting a company to decide to bank with you, and then your bank deciding to take on that risk. Really, whether it's an analyst, portfolio manager, credit officer, senior credit officer, bank president, you really have to be an expert in each and every industry. It's hard to be able to kind of sit down, take the time to understand the information about a certain industry, because there's so much information that you have to go through. To have something that can bring you to the information that you need, the relevant information, to help speed that process up, give you the direction that you need, make fluid, good decisions about taking on risk for a bank it's a competitive advantage for the bank, for the lender, for the analyst. It's something that's truly needed. There's always a speed factor, and efficiency is extremely important because analysts are working on 5, 6, 7 deals at a time. Commercial lenders also. So you have this process that can be long, but it also has to be done in a fast, efficient manner because there's so many other things to do. So having that industry-specific information is vital, and it's hard to find. Especially with so much information being out there, having industry information that is concise, to the point, relevant, is so valuable, especially these days. It's like having a partner that is a 20-plus year banker right next to you, that's experienced, that's credit trained. It's like having that individual right next to you, because when you need to know about specific risks and also strengths, we need to identify the risk, but we also need to identify what the strengths are to weigh the decision process. Do the risks outweigh the strengths, or vice versa? So having the specific industry information helps individuals make these vital decisions. These new enhancements provide a significant competitive advantage for the banks that use it. And I say that knowing I would have used these tools when I was a banker for 22 years. It would have given me the competitive advantage of being more efficient with my time, gathering not just information, but the right, useful, important information. There's a lot of information out there, but it's a matter of getting the good information to help make and drive decisions. That's what Vertical IQ is providing here. Looking at the capabilities of Vertical IQ, winning one deal pays for this tool in itself. This tool is not meant to win one deal. This tool is meant to protect the bank's assets, first and foremost, and grow the bank's assets.